Ma'am, as a USEC for Finance, what was your involvement with respect to the confidential funds of Department of Education? 112.5 million total ang natanggap na tatlong cheque ni Mr. Paharda. Go and cash the check from Land Bank and kinuha niya yung pera. Yung 37.5, ewan ko, ikaw kung kaya bang buhatin yun from the Land Bank kung paano niya binuhat itong 37.5 million ng tatlong beses na na-issue ni Miss Annalyn Sevilla, ang ating Undersecretary.
Now, nung pong sinabit namin yung proposal for 2023 in August, wala naman pong nakalagay na linya na confidential funds sa proposal, pero nung lumabas po yung NEP, National Expenditure Program, meron na pong nakalagay doon na confidential expense at 150 million.
So, Yusek, do you confirm that was the first time that DepEd proposed an item of confidential funds, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor. First time po sa Department of Education na magkaroon ng confidential
So,
funds.
kailan po yun naipasok? That was 2023?
National Expenditure Program, NEP 2023 po.
So, how the amount determined? Paano hindi determine? At paano nyo nilalagay sa line item? Did you enter in the budget of DepEd? And then, what's the cost of this insertion, ma'am? Ano ang formula to put it as a line item of DCF?
Respectfully, Your Honor, I would like to defer to DBM, to the Department of Budget and Management, kasi sila na po yung nagpasok nung line item na confidential funds sa NEP. If I may, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Asan si Chairman? Mr. Chair, I know that this point has been repeated over and over again, but I invite everyone to another angle here. The amount of confidential funds that the DepEd would have appears to have been arbitrarily set, and would appear that it was arbitrarily set by the former Secretary and now Vice President. Ma'am, as a USEC for Finance, what was your involvement with respect to the confidential funds of Department of Education?
When it was already, Your Honor, when it was already included in the GAA of 2023, our role will be to process and release the fund in compliance with the joint circular on the confidential fund.
So in your recollection, ma'am, in the year 2023, how many checks did you sign for the confidential fund?
Per the provision of the joint circular, allowed po kami na mag-issue ng cash advance for 3 months. So per quarter. At 3 po yung cheque na na-issue po namin for the first, second, and third quarters of 2023, Your
So
Honor.
meaning to say 12 months divided by 4, that is equivalent to 3 months.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tatlong tig 37.5 yung in-issue niyo po.
That's correct, Your Honor.
So, ilang signatories po sa cheque ang pumipirma? Pag yung cheque for the CF, Madam Yusek?
The same with regular funds po, ang template ng ating cheque ay 2 ang magsasign. Sa Department of Education, meron po tayong signing authority. Kapag po 10 million and below, ako po at saka yung aming accountant or the finance director. Pag 10 million and up po, ako po or any other undersecretary can sign the check po.
Tama po ba na kasama si Yusek Mercado sa pagpirma ng cheque?
Yes, Your Honor. Siya po yung co-signatory doon sa 3 cheque po for the confidential fund.
Thank you po. Isa-isayin lang po natin itong mga cheque. Ito yung cheque na pinirmahan po ni Yusek Mercado para sa first quarter ng 2023. Tama ba ito yung unang 37.5 million ng confidential funds, at ito ay na-issue sa pangalan ni Mr. Edward Paharda. Tama po ba? Nasa screen po yata. Tama po ba, Madam Yusek? Pakitingnan
February
po yung-
20, 2023, opo, sa pangalan po ng Special Disbursing Officer Edward Fajarda.
So that was February 20, 2023.
Opo.
Ang cheque na ito ay may corresponding disbursement voucher, tama?
Meron po, Your Honor.
At ikaw rin ang signatory ng disbursement voucher na ito, tama ho ba, ma'am?
Sa disbursement voucher po, marami pong nakasign. Yung pong nagre-request, ang una. Susunod po yung accountant para sabihin na kumpleto yung supporting documents sa hinihingi na babayaran or i-disburse. At pangatlo po ako, yung approval po, dahil sa level ko po itong 37.5 million, Your Honor.
So meaning talagang dadaan po yan sa accounting.
Yes po.
Ang check na ito ay corresponding disbursement voucher at ito rin ang mga signatory sa disbursement voucher at ito'y nagkakalaman ng presyo ng 37.5 million. Tama ho ba, Madam Chair?
Tama po, Your Honor.
Yusek, I am a little confused. I do not see where it is disbursement voucher. It states na para sa confidential fund, ang nakalagay po dito ay MOOE, which means maintenance and other operating expenses, na para po ba sa kaalaman ng ating mga kababayan ay category of expenditures relating to operations of government agencies such as expenses for supplies and materials, transportation and travel, utilities. Related po ito sa regular funds at hindi sa confidential funds. Tama ho ba?
Your Honor, yung pong disbursement voucher ay ginagawa ng mga end user or ang ibig sabihin kung sino po yung magre-request ng magpa-issue ng cheque. So yung pong particulars dito would be supplied by the end user. But nakita naman po namin when it went to the accounting, kahit hindi po nakalagay na confidential fund, nakalagay naman po doon yung reference ng kung nasaan yung confidential fund. For example, Your Honor, makikita po dito sa third line, under page 376 of RA 11936, yun po yung JA 2023. Saka yung section 85 ng General Provision, pag tinignan po yun, nakalagay po doon, confidential fund.
Can you please define the Fund 101, Fund 102, and Fund 105, ma'am?
Fund 101 are funds for the regular operation of the department po. So, ibig sabihin, ito po yung pondo na pwede nating gamitin para sa regular operation at programa ng agency. Yung Fund 102 po ay pang foreign assisted projects. So, pag meron po mga loans or proceeds na nanggagaling sa mga bilateral or multilateral sources, yun po yung 102. Meron din pong trust receipts at ito po yung 151 or 152. Yun po yung classification ng mga pondo.
So meaning to say yung ginawa nating voucher is under Fund 101.
Yes, sir. Opo, this is Fund 101.
Yusek, ito kung nakabase sa Fund 101 at this is a confidential fund, paano process ito? May magsasabi ba sa'yo, Yusek Sevilla, please prepare the voucher and lagay mo ang i-payable natin kay Mr. Fajarda, Edward Fajarda. Paano nyo ba nag-emanate itong voucher? How did it start? May nagbibigay ng instruction from other Yusek or sa secretary mismo?
Opo po. For the confidential fund, talaga po ang sinusunod namin yung joint circular. Nakalagay din po sa joint circular yung steps kung paano ilalabas yung pera or i-disburse yung pera. So magsisimula po, Your Honor, on the identification of the SDO or the Special Disbursing Officer. So meron po dapat na pirmado, authorized by the head of the agency na siya yung ina-identify na Special Disbursing Officer. So we were informed of that through a memo. Second is, kailangan po naka-banded or mag-apply ng fidelity bond yung ating Special Disbursing Officer. So meron din pong application, yung SDO, at approved din po ito ng Bureau of Treasury. Yung po yung susunod na hahanapin namin. And then susunod po would be the obligation request. Ibig sabihin, magpapa-obligate siya, magpapa-release. and then ito pong disbursement voucher. So lahat po yun would be signed by the head of the agency as indicated po dito sa ating joint circular.
So tama ho. I agree that pag gagawin nyo yan, si Mr. Edward Fajarda nakapangalan sa PAYE, pero kayo ang magpapa-approve and of course signed by the Secretary and of course the Vice President of the Republic of the Philippines, Sara Duterte, Vice President Sara Duterte. So, pagkatapos po dito ma-approve, si Mr. Edward Fajarda ho ba ang nagkiklaim sa cashier to get the check?
I think, Your Honor, kung babalik po natin doon sa disbursement voucher, if I may request, Your Honor, you can see that at the bottom, sa bottom po niyan, meron pong receipt of payment. Ayun po, sige pa po. Receipt of
Sino ang nakatanggap?
Ayun.
Kanina signature lang po yan, walang
kay
pangalan.
Sir Edward Fajarda po yan, kailangan niyang i-sign na natanggap na po niya yung cheque.
So, siya ang nakatanggap ng cheque.
Opo.
And then si Mr. Fajarda, pagkatanggap ng cheque, hindi siya mag-issue ng resibo?
Hindi na po, Your Honor, kasi ito na po yung proof na natanggap niya yung cheque as cash advance. Tapos hawak niya ang cheque, siya na po ang magpapa-encash po nito.
Mr. Fajarda, siya ang SDO natin. Siya ang Special Disbursing Officer po natin. Tama po ba?
Your Honor, siya po ang authorized SDO po natin.
Okay. And then, Mr. Fajarda, pagkakuha ng cheque, dadali niya yung cheque sa Land Bank. Land Bank check po yan, di ba?
Opo, but ang finance po kasi magtatapos na po sa disbursement voucher pag nakuha na po yung cheque, pupunta na po ito sa cash.
Kaya nga, ang tinatanong ko po yung cashier, kung anong checking gagamitin niya. Kung gagamitin DBP, Land Bank, dalawa po yan, di ba? Land Bank po siguro yan. Anong cheque po ginamit?
Opo, Land Bank check po kami, yun po ang bank account ng DepEd.
So meaning to say, Land Bank po yung ginamit, worth 37.5. At yung 37.5 na yun, dadali ni Mr. Fajarda sa Land Bank. So paano pa niya ho pinapa-incas ito? Binibigay siyempre, cash yan. Papa-incas po yung cheque sa counter ng Land Bank. Ibibigay niya yan, cash, di ba? Madam Chair?
Yes, Your
Madam
Honor.
Yusek, sorry. Yeah.
Opo, yes, Honor. The records will show under the cash division na ito rin po ay na-encash.
So, na-encash.
Opo.
So, andyan mo ba si Mr. Fajarda? Si Mr. Fajarda? Si Mr. Edward Fajarda, nandito ba?
Not present. Not present.
Not present? Hindi ba tayo nagpadala ng invitation po kay Mr. Fajarda?
Your Honor, invitation was sent. Committee also issued a subpoena at testificandum to compel his appearance in the next hearing, Your Honor.
Kasi siya makakasagot sa tanong ko eh. Pag halimbawang pina-encash niya yung cheque, siyempre tatanggapin niya yung 37.5, papirma ng bangko. Medyo mabigat-bigat po to, 37.5 million, kailangan may kasama siya. At I went in DepEd building already, how many times, wala naman pong elevator yung DepEd office nyo, di ba? Agdan lang po, di ba? Wala namang elevator. So, paano nyo kinakarga yung 37.5 million? Saan niya dinadala? May office ba sa DepEd si Mr. Fajarda?
Opo, may opisina po siya, executive assistant po siya under the office of the secretary, but I wouldn't know po the circumstances after po ng issuance ng check ng finance. So, hindi ko po, apologies po, hindi ko ba ko-confirm or masasagot kung paano po to na-encash or nadadala.
So, medyo mabigat-bigat po to kung 3 beses kayo nag-issue ng 37.5 na 3 cheque, 3 beses niya kinargaan yung 37.5 million from Land Bank, from his office in DepEd, dumadaan siya ng hagdan. Tama po ba, Madam Yusek?
Your Honor, hindi ko
ma-confirm kasi wala
ma-confirm,
si...
Your Honor po. Pasensya na po.
Well, anyway, at least po, itong 3 cheque, 3 voucher, signed by the Secretary, signed by the 2 USECs, yung voucher at pinirmahan po itong cheque, ay katunayan po at natanggap po itong 37.5 times 3, that is equivalent to 112.5 million total ang natanggap na 3 cheque ni Mr. Fajarda. So, Madam Sibilia, sa pagkaintindi ko, sa sort of programs being done in confidential funds came in, and the difference, before was that the military that was administering the program, am I correct? Ang military po ang binibigay ni Mr. Paharda sa mga military para sa mga programa ng ating ibang programa ng DepEd?
Unfortunately, Mr. Chair, I have no knowledge on the utilization of the fund kasi hindi po talaga kasama na ang finance sa pag-utilize. In fact, pati po yung liquidation at saka reporting, hindi po yan pupunta sa DepEd. Wala pong record na makikita sa accounting or budget on the utilization or liquidation. Ang bibigay po sa amin para makuha yung susunod na tranche ng cheque is the proof na nasubmit ang report sa Commission on Audit na ICFAO, yung pong sa opisina nila. Ang ibibigay po sa amin would be the cover letter na na-receive ng ICFAO, yung utilization report and the liquidation. Pag po nabigyan kami ng kopya na yon, pwede nang i-process yung susunod na tranches po, Your Honor.
So if there is a specific department under the Department of Education that is in charge with expenditure confidential funds, how about the operations department? May alam po ba kayo doon? Sa confidential funds? Kung sino ang USEC of operations ng fiscal year 2023 para doon sa confidential funds at kanino nila binibigay?
I honestly do not know how to answer that, Your Honor. Kung USEC for operation ng regular mandate ng DepEd, may USEC po for operation. Pero kung who is in charge of the operations for the confidential fund, hindi po yan, hindi kami aware or hindi yan dinidiscuss sa amin sa regular meetings ng mga undersecretaries.
Ma'am, are you familiar with the National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict or the NTF-ELCAC? Party po ba ng NTF-ELCAC ang DepEd? Tama po ba, Madam Yusek? And this NTF-ELCAC has been existing since 2018? Tama po ba, Madam Yusek?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm aware of the NTF-ELCAC because may kasama pong pondo yan sa GAA. Doon ko po siya na-encounter. I am also aware during the time of Secretary Liling Briones, I member po siya ng NTF-ELCAC. And I remember, including our former VP Secretary, I am just confirming from our Chief of Staff before, yes po, kasama daw po ang DepEd sa NTF-ELCAC din.
Sa pagkakaalam nyo, Yusek, ano ang role ng NTF-ELCAC? Hindi po ba ito ang related doon sa 4 na programa ng kung saan ginagamit ang confidential fund ng DepEd? Madam Chair? Madam Yusek, sorry.
Your Honor, as far as yung pong budget ng DepEd na regular is concerned, wala po kaming ginagastos for NTF-ELCAC. Yun po ang pwede kong masagot. Pero kung ano po yung role ng DepEd Secretary sa NTF-ELCAC, hindi po kasi ako involved. I was never called or present in any meeting na dinidiscuss po ang NTF-ELCAC matters.
Kung alam niyo po yung programa sa DepEd, and it was organizing and coordinating the execution of the project, what department under Department Ed po itong nag-execute nito?
Okay. This is how I understand the question, Your Honor. NTF-ELCAC, participation of DepEd in the NTF-ELCAC is through the Office of the Secretary only. So baka po mas relevant po na magbigay ng inputs yung ating former Chief of Staff kasi sila po ang uma-attend ng NTF-ELCAC, Your Honor.
Madam Yusek, the matter of confidential funds has garnered a lot of attention these days, especially the unprecedented inclusion of confidential funds sa DepEd. Ayon sa impormasyon po na nakalap namin, itong mga confidential funds ay ginamit po for 4 programs. Number 1, the abuse, prevention, and control within schools. Number 2, the anti-extremism, terrorism program. Number 3, the anti-illegal activities operations. And number 4, the counter-insurgency programs. And party po ito ang mga programa na binibigyan ng training ang mga teacher at estudyante para i-combat ang recruitment ng extremist or terrorist group of recruitment. Tama ba, Madam Chair?
SDS.
Yes.
Mr. Poe would like to, I think, answer that question.
Mr. Chair, thank you, if I may be recognized. As far I was the Chief of Staff, Undersecretary and Chief of Staff of the Vice President that time, but I only started kasi April 1 po, 2023. So, on the question on NTF-ELCAC, kasi kahit po ako, I'm not involved in the operations mismo of the confidential funds. So, I have no details on that. But on the NTF-ELCAC, I would remember that one project, at least that of my personal knowledge, is we had a joint press conference with NTF-ELCAC po sa DepEd regarding yung mga programa nila against anti-extremism, insurgency. At least, to the best of my knowledge, yun po yung isang naging proyekto with NTF-ELCAC. Nag-joint press con po kami. At that time, I was still spokesperson. Opo. Just to add to the ano po. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Poa. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Well, I just continue. So, Madam Yusek, Mr. Chairman, so ibig sabihin, yung 37.5, pag gumagawa ko kayo ng cheque, ng voucher, meron pong particulars na nakatouch yan. Yan ba, puro voucher lang po yan and you will type it na pay Mr. Paharda? Wala akong attachment ho yan?
Yes, Your Honor. We are compliant with the joint circular. Sa amin po, ang naka-attach lang would be the authority, kung sino po yung Special Disbursing Officer. Second is the obligation request. Third is the disbursement voucher. At yung pong certification na nasubmit na yung report sa COA, yun lang po.
Ano po yung
ang kailangan
circular na sinasabi nyo? Hindi ko po masyadong alam.
Yun po yung joint circular on the release, utilization, monitoring, liquidation, reporting, accountability of the confidential and intelligence fund. The Civil Commission on Audit, DBM, DILG, GCC, GCG, Department of National Defense, Joint Circular Number 2015-01, Your Honor.
So, yun po. So, ang mga payables po nyo, ginagamit nyo talaga cheque. Paano nyo ginagamit yung mga cheque nyo? Sa MOOE lang? Sa accounts payables? Paano nyo ginagamit yung mga cheque for paying other suppliers or paano? Mga payroll? Paano nyo ginagamit yung mga cheque?
Yes. Tama po, Your Honor. The checks are used for all programs and projects and activities. So, pwede pong MOE, pwede rin pong payroll sa sweldo, pwede po sa supplier, pwede sa contractor. In this case, kasi po nakalagay sa joint circular na ang confidential fund should be in the form of cash advance.
Yeah.
So, pag cash advance, cheque po talaga ang dapat na ilabas under the name of the authorized special disbursing officer. So, yun po yung procedure na sinusunod namin based on the COA policy.
Sinabi nyo na po ba yung mga attachment ng 37.5 kung saan ginamit yun?
Wala po kaming copy noon, Your Honor. Ang magre-report po kung saan siya ginamit would be the Special Disbursing Officer and the Head of Agency. At ito po ay sinasubmit sa COA chairman through the ICPAO. Yun po yung opisina.
So, ang talagang makakasagot dito is Mr. Paharda?
Yes, Your
Kasi
Honor.
siya ang disbursement officer. Tama ho ba?
Tama po, Your Honor.
Well, di ba, pag nagbabayad tayo sa gobyerno, meron tayong tinatawag na ADA, meron tayong tinatawag na LDAP, LDDAP, meaning to say, List of Due and Demandable Accounts Payable, or the Advice to Debt Account. Hindi mo pwedeng i-apply yan na i-deposit mo na lang as ADA, yung 37.5 million, bakit cheque pa ginagamit natin?
Your Honor, that will not be compliant with the joint circular. Because the joint circular specifically provided under Section 6 of Joint Circular 2015-01, the grant of the confidential fund is only through cash advance. So hindi po pwede ang ADA, hindi rin po pwede yung list of due and demandable accounts payable, only through check po, Your
So
Honor.
talagang cash po talaga yan kasi cash advance.
Cash po talaga, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Chairman, that's all. And the summary of my interpellation, USEC Sevilla prepare a check, prepare the voucher, and sign the check by USEC Sevilla and USEC Mercado, and received by a certain the SDO, Mr. Paharda. And Mr. Paharda is the one who encashed the check from Land Bank and kinuha niya yung pera. At Mr. Chairman, yung 37.5, ewan ko, ikaw, kung kaya bang buhatin yun, from the Land Bank, alam ko may Land Bank office sa baba ng DepEd, bubuhatin mo yun sa opisina ni Mr. Paharda. So, I don't know, kaya gusto ko hong invite Mr. Chairman, si Mr. Paharda, kung paano niya binuhat itong 37.5 million ng 3 beses na na-issue ni Miss Annalyn Sevilla, ang ating Undersecretary, at ang ating former Undersecretary na si Miss Mercado. So on that note, Mr. Chair, malinaw po na ginawa po yung 3 voucher at saka 3 cheque ni USEC Sevilla at USEC Mercado and then encashed by Mr. Paharda. So yun lang po. Maraming salamat po.
Mr.
Thank
Chair,
you, SDS. Yes,
I
with
would
the
like
indulgence of
to make
Congressman
a
Benny.